Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Nigel Dole is my name, and this video is a tutorial on the installation of Windows Server 2008 on a virtual machine. Now, for those who don't know, virtual machine basically is a computer application used to create a virtual environment that would allow you to install and run an operating system inside of another host operating system. So basically what you're having is like a virtual computer working and functioning inside your normal physical computer. Simple. So to begin, you will need a program to create the VM. Now there are lots of these programs available, namely VMware, Microsoft Virtual PC, VirtualBox, to name a few. Some you have to pay for, some are free. So I'm going to use one of the free ones called VirtualBox, and to get it, all you need to do is type in your browser VirtualBox download. It will take you directly to the website virtualbox.org, where you can download the version that's compatible with your operating system platform, whether it's Windows, Mac or Linux. Then you need a copy of Server 2008 ISO. You could also type that in a browser. Now you can purchase it from Microsoft if you want, or you could download it from one of those, any torrent site that you choose. I prefer Pirate Bay. You download this torrent here. If you don't have a torrent program, a good one is uTorrent that you can use to download that ISO. So seeing that I already downloaded it on my system and installed it, I have it right here. Now I have two machines already installed, but I will show you how to do it from scratch. So I'm gonna click new, and you just follow the wizard. Click next, and then you type in the name. Now you could put in any name, but for practical reasons or for clarity, I'll put in Server 2008, making sure that the operating system here is Windows and the version is Windows 2008. Then you click next. Now recommended memory for Windows Server is 2 gigs, although by default with this program is 5 megabytes, but I have 8 gigs of RAM, so I'll take it up to 1 gig. And click next, and then you click next again. Here they ask you to create what type of disk you want. I'll just go with the defaults. Then you have virtual disk storage details, whether you want it dynamically allocated or fixed size. Now if you take a fixed size, you could actually run out of space on that size that you choose. So the best one to choose is the dynamically allocated, which grows as you add data. So we'll click next again. This is where you select your hard drive size. I will go up to 40 gigs because I have 2.5 terabytes internal storage. Mr. Kodogan. You click next, you create, and there you have it. The machine is powered off. First you just check the settings to configure the network and make sure the adapter type is Intel Pro 1000 desktop. Click OK. And then you power on the machine, and there's another wizard. Now right here, when you select installation media, is where you mount your ISO file, which is Windows Server 2008. And then you click next, and starts. The machine powers up, and you go through the process of installing. Server 2008. Just like installing any other operating system, just follow the wizard and you shouldn't have any problems. You just click next, click install. Right, so we have different versions of Server 2008, but for this tutorial I'm going to choose Enterprise. Click next. I'm going to allow you to read all this here. Alright, we are reading, and country. Wow, that was a good name. Click next. Now, seeing that is a clean copy, the upgrade selection is not highlighted. So just click Custom Advanced. Now here you have the unallocated space for you to format and to partition if you choose. Now if you want a partition, you just click on Drive Options, click on New, and just select how big you want your partition. So I'm gonna set it to exactly half of 40 gigs. Right, so you have partition 1, and the second partition you have to format it, and you could use that as backup storage just in case the primary partition crashes. And that is how you partition a hard drive, in this case the virtual hard drive. And click next. And now installing Windows. This is going to take a while, so as soon as it concludes, I'll be back to finish this tutorial. So during this process, Windows restarts twice, and then it opens into the logon screen. So we are at the logon screen where user password must be changed before logging on for the first time. Now for security reasons, password must have a capital letter, numbers, and characters. So I'm going to choose server at 2008 because it's easy to remember. And here you have it, the user interface of Server 2008. You see the network adapter is functioning, and this is the initial configuration tab that comes up where you could customize your server, set time zone, add roles, add features, but all these things will be shown in another tutorial later on. Thank you very much for viewing. This is Nigel Doyle and I'm out.